Hello and welcome to Monday Money MOT with Sheena Doherty. Sheena is going to be chatting to us about hints and tips about how we can all take control over our finances. So welcome Sheena, thank you for joining me again.
You're very welcome, Helen.
Good. What we're going to be talking about today then?
I thought today we would have really just an overview of really protection needs. You generally do find that this is an area that people tend to overlook. I think people sometimes are conscious about, oh, I have a pension through work, but sadly, since all the changing in the banking sort of infrastructure back in 2013, people now can borrow money and the banks don't highlight the need for protection. So it may be there's people out there that have recently done a further advance and borrowed more money on the property and didn't look at protecting that. I'm seeing an increasing number of people that have done brand new mortgages, may have used a broker and they've got the mortgage set up, and it was one of those areas where, do you know what, we'll come back and look at it once we're in and we've settled things. There's all those costs when you first buy a property or you're moving into a new home, and alarmingly, so many people just don't go and revisit protecting that mortgage debt. Looking at family protection, this is a really cost-effective way where you can look at, there's a great product called a family income benefit plan, where whilst your children are dependent and going through education and even higher education, you can look at having additional family cover in place if somebody sadly wasn't there or there was a period of illness. And I think it's one of these areas where we're all busy and maybe just take stock of, do you know what, have we got a sensible level of cover in place should something prevent us from working, or in a more severe capacity a loved one isn't there, that there's not financial difficulties for the family.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. I've done exactly that. I've taken out insurance when I've taken out a mortgage and just gone tick, 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 because it was a requirement, and thought I'll go back and address that and make sure it's the correct level of protection. And people don't, and that's the thing. You do need to go back and address it because things change all the time, don't they, for families and for individuals? Yeah. So we do need to keep going back and making sure that it's the right level of cover. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll do everything else, don't we, to protect our loved ones. And this is another step, isn't it? This is what we have to make sure.
And it's surprisingly affordable. And maybe over the next few months, where we're maybe a little bit limited on what we can do, there's so much value. And there's an article that I've just posted on LinkedIn, and it really makes reference to how strong people's mental well-being is improved when they know they're in control of the finances. And I think things where you can actually influence and you can make informed decisions, and it gives you that feeling of that peace of mind or that empowerment to think, you know what, I've tackled something that I wouldn't ordinarily do. And, you know, we've all got to try and look at, you know, the glass half full. We have got light at the end of the tunnel, with obviously all the current sort of data that's coming out, and really take the opportunity to think, you know what, I will look at where I am and where the family's at and just make sure I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, we've said this before, haven't we? This is a good opportunity to take control where we can. We can't take control of everything. Obviously, there's lots that's out of what we can control, but this is something that we can, and hopefully it will help people to, as you say, sort of feel more empowered. So that's brilliant. As we've said before, if you do want to chat to Sheena further from these little videos, please do let her know where you've heard about it, and she's very generously offered to give the charity a much needed donation. So thank you for that, Sheena. And we will be back again with another Monday Money MOT very shortly. Thank you for your time, Sheena.
All right, you have a good day, Helen.
You too. Bye.
Oh, we're just bloody pros at this, aren't we?
Just smashing them. Smashing them.
Another one out.
I'm going to keep that bit.